Hi everyone, I'm going to show you guys of how to integrate this question, and it's an MIT question. So this one is a bit tricky. So what I'll do first is I'll divide the polynomial in our numerator with x to the power 4. So yeah, I'll just write the integration sign, x squared plus 1 minus 1 over x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4. So what I did was I divided every single term by x to the power 4 into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Now I'm going to write x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4 together, and plus 1 minus 1 over x squared together. So these two, I can write them separately and multiply each of these by e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx, right? So now I'm going to write the integration of x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4 into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx plus the integration of 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Now you can see, if you focus on the second one I wrote down, if you differentiate the power, you can see the differentiation is what you have at the coefficient of e to the power x plus 1 over x, right? If you differentiate x plus 1 over x, you get 1 minus 1 over x squared. So this integral is really easy. We could do that at the end. So let's focus on the one we have above that, which is the integration of x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4 into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Let's see what we can do with this. And now x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4, you can write it as x squared plus 1 plus 1 over x squared into 1 minus 1 over x squared. So if you expand the brackets, you can see x squared into 1 is x squared into minus 1 over x squared is minus 1. Then you have plus 1 minus 1 over x squared plus 1 over x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4. These two cancel off, these two cancel off. As you can see, the factorization is acceptable, right? So meaning this is true. So now, instead of writing x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4, you can write down this x squared plus 1 over x squared into 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Now if you guys want to know of how I got this, that's basically like this. Now I divided x squared minus 1 over x to the power 4 by 1 minus 1 over x squared using polynomial division. If you guys want me to show it to you guys, please drop a comment, I'll help you guys out. I just didn't write it down because polynomial division is not that hard, right? It's easy, right? So that's why I just directly wrote down the factors straight away. So now x squared plus 1 over x squared, you can write it as x plus 1 over x squared, right? If you expand this, you'll get that. Okay, so now you can write it down again as x plus 1 over x squared into 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Now let's take a substitution of u equals x plus 1 over x. So du over dx equals to 1 minus 1 over x squared. So du over 1 minus 1 over x squared equals to dx. Let's go back into our question. So x plus 1 over x in bracket squared is u squared, right? 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x, that's u dot dx. Instead of dx I'm going to write du over 1 minus 1 over x squared. As you can see, these two cancel off. Now all you have to integrate is u squared e to the power u dot du. Now how do you do this? Now I took the substitution in terms of u, right? I'll just make this t equals to u. So I'll rewrite it as t squared into e to the power t dot dt. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to use integration by parts to solve this. And when using integration by parts, the formula comes with uv minus v dot du over dx into dx. So we have u and v, right, in the formula. So initially it was in terms of u, so I don't want you guys to get confused. So I just wrote down u equals to t. No big deal, it's nothing confusing. I just changed the alphabets, that's it. Alright, so now looking at this, we need to take one term as u and the other term as dv over dx. So I'm going to take u as t squared. I'm going to take dv over dt as e to the power t, as we can easily integrate it, right? So du over dt equals 2t, right? V equals e to the power t, the same exact thing. So using your formula. Now in this case, since our terms are in terms of t, this is going to be dt, alright? So now it would be t squared e to the power t minus to the integration of e to the power t into 2t dot dt. Now we need to integrate 2t into e to the power t. So how do you do that? The same way again, you take u as 2t, dv over dt as e to the power t. So du over dt equals 2, v equals e to the power t. So now we have 2t e to the power t minus e to the power t into 2 dot dt. So what's the integration of this? That's easy, right? So you have 2t e to the power t minus 2 e to the power t, right? Now this was in front, this was behind, sorry, not in front. We had minus 1 in front of this integral, right? The one we just did. So meaning we need to multiply our answer by minus 1. Don't forget that, right? Always remember that. Now I didn't take it forward when I was doing it, but when you guys do it, always remember to take all your negative terms while you integrate, so that you guys won't get confused. So now our final answer, not final answer, the answer for the integration we chose would be t squared e to the power t minus 2t e to the power t minus 2 e to the power t. Now these were in terms of u, alright, because I wrote down t equals to u. So you can put t equals to u, so u equals to x plus 1 over x. So this is x plus 1 over x squared e to the power x plus 1 over x minus 2 into x plus 1 over x e to the power x plus 1 over x minus 2 e to the power x plus 1 over x. Now this is one part of the answer, and the other part of the answer of our final answer is this integral, right, which I told you guys is really easy to do. So let's go for that now. So that would be 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x dot dx. Let's take a substitution of w equals x plus 1 over x. dw over dx equals 1 minus 1 over x squared. So dw over 1 minus 1 over x squared equals to dx. Now 1 minus 1 over x squared into e to the power x plus 1 over x, we can write it as w dot dx. Instead of dx, I'm going to write dw over 1 minus 1 over x squared. These two cancel off. All you have to integrate is e to the power w, right? So that's e to the power w, meaning the answer for that part of our question is e to the power x plus 1 over x, right? Plus c. Now you can add your c. Now our final answer is going to be x plus 1 over x squared e to the power x plus 1 over x minus 2 into x plus 1 over x into e to the power x plus 1 over x. Oh, and guys, I think I made a small mistake over here. When we expand the brackets with minus 1, yeah, this becomes minus. This has to become plus, right? I by mistake put in minus instead of plus, so that's going to be addition. So this would be plus, alright? So it's plus 2e to the power x plus 1 over x plus e to the power x plus 1 over x. Then all you have to write is plus 3 e to the power x plus 1 over x plus c. This is your final answer, right? So if you guys have any doubts with this question, please drop a comment. I'll help you guys out. And if you guys like my teaching, leave a like and subscribe. Have a great day.